what's hilarious about the film is their back and forth as this real deal adult mountain man has to deal with this adorably hilarious young Ricky who is pretending to be a gangster and pretending like he can handle himself. Hello and welcome to an episode of Blockbuster Review. The way it works is I play a game of Tetris Marathon to 150 lines and try to review a film before the 150 lines are up or the lines reach the top. Spoilers are at line 50. Here we go. So the hunt for the Wilderpeople. Is it the hunt for the Wilderpeople or just hunt for the Wilderpeople? It's just hunt for the Wilderpeople. Directed by Taika Waititi, who you may know as making the Marvel movies with the most personality and being genuinely hilarious most of the time. Directed this film, and I don't know if this is like his first major film. I know that it's straight up New Zealand as F, but it is a film about a young Ricky who is an orphan and kind of a troublemaker and lives in the more urban areas of New Zealand. And his last straw, his last chance at a foster home is out in the New Zealand bush. I believe they say bush, not brush, it's bush. Which is basically the straight up wilderness of New Zealand. Where he meets Bella and Heck, who will be his aunt and uncle. And it seems like it's going to be like every other story, you know, with this Ricky, where he doesn't take well to the family, he ends up running away. But instead, he warms up to them, and Bella and him, this Ricky, seem to work it out, even though they come from very different worlds. And they spark a very good dynamic and friendship, and, you know, mother-son relationship almost, and it's very adorable and very cute, and I don't know where the spoilers begin in this one, because I feel like it happens early enough that it's not really a big-ass spoiler, but it does seem weird to reveal it so soon. Maybe I'll wait till line 50. I'll give you some general ideas. This movie is hilarious, it is heartwarming, it is adorable. It has the incredible Sam Neill that you may remember from the Jurassic Park films, and that is the Jurassic Park films, not the Jurassic World films, which I guess he will be joining in that destruction of a great franchise. But in this film, he plays Heck, who is like this straight-up outdoorsman. He is not fucking around when it comes to being an outdoorsman, man. He can be out there in the shit for however long he needs to be and survive. And it's pretty cool because he's then with this Ricky who is pretending, because, you know, I mean, I don't know if they ever say his age, but it seems like he might be a preteen or a early teenager. And what's hilarious about the film is their back and forth as this real deal adult mountain man has to deal with this adorably hilarious young Ricky who is pretending to be a gangster and pretending like he can handle himself, but he cannot handle himself in the harsh reality of the wilderness of New Zealand. Now, the thing that I didn't want to say, but we're at spoilers, Bella tragically passes away when Ricky is in their care. It's actually genuinely sad because she seems to crack this Ricky's tough exterior and become quite a... what's the word? I mean, mother figure, obviously, but it's really heartwarming to see her do this in such fun ways and in such cute, I guess cute would be the word. And then she suddenly passes away, so now Ricky would have to be in the care of this Heck, which Heck just straight up tells him, man, it was her idea. She's the one that's caring and loving and wanted to have a foster kid because we can't have children. Like, this is not my bag. So Ricky does what Ricky do, which is he tries to run away. But he tries to run away into the straight up wilderness, and Heck goes and finds him, like, super fast. So then it becomes Heck saying, okay, well, we got to get back to civilization. He hurts his leg, so they have to spend some time out in the woods because he can't move it. And then the movie gets really hilarious because there's a bit of a miscommunication, mostly due to the child services that were going to come and take Ricky away from Heck, where they now believe that Heck has kidnapped him for bad purposes, for not nice things. So then it turns into a national manhunt to find this guy who kidnapped this boy, and it's made worse by a hilarious encounter with some other hunters where Ricky's not realizing what he's saying, and it sounds like... it's Taika Waititi. Okay, so if you saw Jojo Rabbit, you know that this dude could work with very dark material and make it very, very funny. And basically Ricky, in this interaction with these hunters, makes it sound like Heck is probably abusing him, and he doesn't realize how it sounds until it's way too late, and then the guys try to attack Heck, and Heck straight up manhandles all of them because he's basically Liam Neeson of New Zealand, and then leaves him there. And the story goes on where this whole country is looking for these two gentlemen, and they're getting more and more into the wilderness. It basically turns into, well, we're just gonna live out here forever. Screw society. Heck mentions like, oh, I have a record. I think he did some violence in his youth and went to prison, and now Ricky is like, well, I mean, the next stop for me isn't another foster home. It's probably juvenile detention center. So they just agree to live forever together, and unfortunately they can't beat the entire New Zealand police force, which apparently has nothing better to do than to look for these people, because they get like the whole country in on looking for these two. It ends with them eventually being caught, and it kind of seems like Ricky and him probably aren't going to see each other again, but it ends on this really happy note, because I didn't reveal a very big part of the movie that's really adorable and fun. Basically, just go see it. Right now it's on Netflix, at least in America. Go check out Hunt for the Wilderpeople. It won't be a waste of your time. It's very fun, adorable, cute, all those wonderful adjectives that you can use to describe Taika Waititi himself. Have a good one.